About these components you need.
Yes?
I have the sensor module.
Then we are a step closer. The cleric who sent me to do this will be pleased.
So, you're a cleric?
Me? I am a... what's the word? An advocate.
So we'll need to take these components back to Ignadon?
Perhaps. Or to Tavar. It's all very secret. But I can locate the cleric that sent me. When our mission is complete, I can give you the coordinates. But please remember, this is a secret mission. It was a legate from the Hort that sent me, and he is very knowledgeable. It is my honor and my duty to serve him.
Serve him?
Serve and assist. It is Cal Ern who we serve, and the legate is his voice to me. I must follow his instructions. In Cal Ern we trust.
Sure, if you say so.
Oh, yes. In Cal Ern we trust. All clerics believe in Cal Ern. You must speak to my legate. I must follow his instructions. He is a cleric legate from the Hort Monastery.
Sure, whatever you say. I have the miniature Elex battery.
An example of how Elex has revolutionized technology. We might not have the resources our ancestors did, but look what the clerics have achieved since.
This is the work of the clerics?
It is Cal Ern's will. Only the clerics believe in science and study. Only the clerics have the capability to fabricate these things. The technology that has been preserved, the technology that has been designed here, Magdalene must thank the clerics for all of it. The clerics are not to blame for the elves.
You seem pretty certain about that.
Cal Ern's will is to help all through technology. So my legate says. So you will learn when you see him.
Sounds like Kalan has it all planned out. How are you doing, Falk?
Thank you. I'm starting to understand Magdalene much more clearly now. There is still so much to discover. It will be interesting to see what comes next.
Follow me.
Yes.
So, you told Reinhold who you suspect is dealing chems?
Yes.
But it seems my offer wasn't attractive enough for you. A pity. But every man must make his choice. And we didn't need a chem dealer peddling his poison here.
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place. That building is an incredible feat of engineering. We clerics certainly know how to make science practical.
I must speak with you. You accused Oswald of dealing chems, and further investigation has proven that you were correct. He is the guilty party. I thank you for your work, and for helping us rid the Hort of this chem dealing. Here is the reward that was promised. You really proved yourself reliable. I hope you decide to stay here in the Hort. If you are ready to join us, I will name you as an acolyte of the Clerics. Let me know when you have made your decision.
Excellent.
I would like to become an acolyte of the Clerics.
Have you made a decision?
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
The Clerics have stood against all those who would see our world, our civilization swept away. From the day the comet hit our planet, we have been the guardians of technology. We have preserved and developed the tools that will keep us alive. And we have done all of this in the service of Kalan. Kalan, whose wisdom guides us all. Today we welcome a new member into our community. He was a wanderer without a home. He was an outcast and searching for purpose. But his path is clear now. He will master his new duties, firm in his faith in Kalan and with great courage. Yes, we are few, but our numbers will soon increase. Do not waver. As long as good people join with us, like this one here, there is good reason to hope. Now go and make us proud. Spread confidence and salvation. Cleric of Ignadon. Cleric of Ignadon.
That was remarkable.
You took care of our problem with the Elex trading, even though you knew that we can't accept you into our ranks. I will reward you accordingly for this service. The Clerics owe you their thanks.
What are the duties of a cleric acolyte?
As an acolyte, you are to work for the community and prove your faith to Kalan. Those who prove worth will find themselves promoted to Legate. To do that, you must prove loyal and able.
Where should I begin my initiation?
Every cleric must learn the skill of suggestion. You should report to Boulder. Kalan's blessing has made him our most able suggester. You must also undertake a pilgrimage to prove your faith to Kalan. Again, Boulder can take you through what is required of you, and Martha will give you a task that will show your humble dedication to all who serve Kalan. I will offer Kalan words, so he will support you in your quest to become a true acolyte.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
It seems you decided to become a cleric.
Well, it is good to see new believers in our ranks. I assume Judicator Reinhold sent you to me?
Yes.
Then he must have told you that every acolyte is required to learn the basics of suggestion. And I will teach you, once you are ready to learn. But first you must complete your pilgrimage. That is something required of all new initiates.
What must I do for this pilgrimage?
It is a trial of dedication. You must visit each of the 4 shrines along the path that traverses Ignadon. And at each one, you will face a test from Kalan. Once you have completed these tests, return here. Then, I and Kalan will find you worthy of the next step in your enlightenment.
Where can I find the shrines I must visit?
The shrines are found along the wayside of the old roads and paths. The first shrine is found directly outside the entrance to Hort. From there, you have to head northwest. You will find the second shrine on the right side of the road. And from there, head south to the third shrine. When you have reached the third of the shrines, you are almost done. You only have to head east in order to complete the circle of your pilgrimage. Good luck.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
Hey, you. Weren't you running around trying to find who was dealing chems? Admit it. It was you who besmirched my good name. My good name! After all I have done. Now I will be sent for suggestion. You will pay for your sins. Kalan knows, and he will punish you. For all I did. This one thing, for all I did.
You were the preacher here, right?
Don't act like you don't know. I dedicated my life to Kalan, and this is how I end up. I gave my life of my own free will. And now I will no longer know that. Now I will act only because of suggestion.
Are you Stormson, the Berserker?
And? Who are you? Oh, I can see from that look. Angrim sent you, didn't he?
How did you get here from Adan?
Look around you. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliad, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the ones Angrim sent to kill me, decided to pick a fight. They lost. The clerics saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. Fight, leave and be free, or come and join them. A choice. An actual, real choice. Not like Angrim. And so I'm here. And so, now you found me. And so, what happens now?
Angrim wants you dead, but I'll let you live.
You travel half the world and you'll let me live? How can I trust you?
You'd prefer it if I just killed you?
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, I'll live. Now I finally got a chance to. But if you do go back to Goliad, tell Akira I'm doing alright. And if she can ever tear herself from her plants, she knows where to find me.
I'll make sure she gets your message.
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me, but there's no way I thought that person would leave me alive. It seems not everyone in Goliad is an asshole. If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old things. I'm not going back there, so you might as well have them. Take them as thanks.
Please. I don't want to be forced by suggestion. I won't fall under Kalan's will. That's what I always say. Always.
A new initiate. It's great to see that you've joined us. Here, something to welcome you as a new acolyte. A merchant gave it to me. I don't drink, but you look like you can use it.
Thanks.
Anything to make life easier. You acolytes have it hard enough. And with everything else going on here, we need to encourage new initiates.
I need your approval for promotion.
Oh, you don't need me. You need to do something that proves you are humble before Kalan. Humility counts for a lot here. So, you can help me distribute the rations according to our tradition.
I'll distribute the rations.
Great! You'll have to come back later once they're prepared. Meet me back here later. Your task of humility will await you.
I have returned from my pilgrimage.
You have completed the 4 tests and shown devotion at each of the shrines?
I have.
Then Kalan accepts you. Now, you must learn the art of suggestion if you are to advance.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
He wouldn't have been punished for that in the past, but his mistake, and now he's in real trouble.
I'm here to distribute the rations.
Of course. Here, take this stew to Baldur, Xander, Anna, and Reinhold. I'll take care of the others. So, off you go. And be humble.
So, you don't want me to take rations to everyone?
You help me, I'll help you. Just cover those 4 people, okay?
Here, your daily rations.
So, you have become an acolyte. I'm glad to have you amongst our ranks. You are honored. We are honored. Honor abounds. Now, as an acolyte, I'm sure you'll honor the deal I have with the others. They understand how hard guard duty is, and they leave me a double portion of rations. I pay, of course, and there's no reason at all to tell Martha of this arrangement.
That wouldn't be fair.
It is also not fair to have to stand guard day in and day out. But that is your choice.
I'm here on behalf of Martha.
And Martha really does put a good meal together. And it is good to see you are taking your acolyte duties so seriously. Duty nurtures the soul. I hope you are taking the teachings of our community to heart.
Yes, I'm learning the teachings of Kalan.
Then you won't mind if I test your knowledge, acolyte. Let's begin. What is the name of the god we worship?
Kalan.
Kalan, may he grace us with his wisdom. Now, to the second question. What is the name of the judicator who deals with the war against the Alps?
Ulbricht.
Judicator Ulbricht. However, your answer is correct. I have one last question. What is the name of our prophet?
Arvid.
I'm surprised. Most acolytes don't apply themselves to their task this diligently. So, acolyte, you answered my questions correctly. Just as I expected from a loyal servant. Kalan rewards his servants.
That was well done.
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort? Welcome, I guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort? I guess you can take care of yourself if you've managed to make it here.
What's that to you?
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves. I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the border with Tavar. But as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Hort. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjuter. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working. Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
And if these coordinates are wrong?
Well, the recovery team said they'd found the mechs out by the old world runway. So there's a good chance they're still there.
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter. It's a big concrete road. Head out of the Hort and go west. You'll find it.
Concrete runway to the west. Got it. Why don't you fix those mechs yourself?
Oh, no, I've had no field training. Assembly lines, manufacturing and repair in a nice warm workshop. That's what I do.
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a Legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among other duties. Sure, the other Legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight forward, but we're here giving the Hort the mechs that keep us safe.
I've brought you some food.
Oh, it's about time. Thanks. I'm ravenous. Protein supplement stew again? What I wouldn't give for a real steak. That's about the only reason I can think of for leaving the Hort.
I think you'll have to lower your expectations.
Stew again, then. Well, Martha does the best with what she has. Ah, and welcome to the Clerics. It's good to see a new recruit.
Are you hungry? I'm distributing this stew for Martha.
Hunger can be tamed with focus, and a full stomach only dulls the mind.
Then I'll take yours to someone else.
Wait. You do take things literally, don't you? One thing Kalan teaches is the need for a sense of humor. Any deity that can look at this world and see it as a place for the saved must surely have a sense of humor.
The stew has been distributed.
Well, you got that done in good time. I hope you managed to be humble, too. Were there any problems during your rounds?
No.
Good. Then we can call your service to the community complete. It seems you're all set to climb the ranks.
About my duties as an acolyte. I have learned suggestion.
Ah, really? Then please demonstrate your newfound skill. I want you to try and shake my faith in Kalan.
The outlaws are good people, and you are their friend.
The outlaws? Yes. They are actually... No. That was creative. I hadn't counted on you having gained such strength so early in your education. I am impressed. That was really good for a beginner. It seems you have completed that step in your initiation. But please remember, never try to use suggestion on people who have a stronger will than you. You can be sure that it won't work, and you are quite likely to anger them with any such attempt. Keep practicing, Maybe one day you will manage to use your power of suggestion on me. Now go. Return to me once you have completed your pilgrimage.
I have returned from my pilgrimage.
Then you honored Kalan. All acolytes must show their devotion, and it is good that you learn more of this land, Ignadon.
I've completed Martha's task.
You have. There weren't any difficulties, according to Martha. Then I hope this task has a lasting effect. All clerics must learn that they are part of community. Each individual serves Kalan, and through him, Magalan. You have completed the tasks that were set for you. We are at war. We need every believer we can get. For you, that means you have a chance to reach a higher rank here. For a small donation, for Kalan only awards those who are prepared to make the necessary sacrifice.
I would like to reach the rank of Legate.
You proved yourself worthy of this rank in the name of Kalan. Do you have the donation that Kalan requires?
Yes, I have it.
Kalan thanks you. From now on, you may call yourself Legate. Even a Legate has obligations to Kalan. With your newfound power of suggestion, you are to go out into the world and recruit new believers. You will identify potential candidates and bring them here to be initiated. Report to Hagen and Boulder. They will tell you how you are to serve Kalan. But you should visit our armor master first. Go to him and get yourself properly equipped. Your new rank brings many advantages, and you are free to make purchases from all the traders here now. Legate, you are dismissed.
So, you're the new Legate around here. Very well. Promotion opens up the second-tier armor for you. Much better manufacturing standards on these things.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
Legate, there is work to do.
That's why I'm here.
Good. It is your responsibility to locate new initiates for our order. Others will follow our example, just as you did.
I will do as Kalan instructs.
Your devotion speaks well of you. You may have to go deep into enemy territory to find suitable candidates. So, make sure you have the right supplies before you leave. Once there, I'd advise you to avoid more densely populated areas. It will be safer, particularly as some of those in the towns have been brainwashed into their cause. Some candidates can be persuaded, but with others, you may need to break their will, or use force to initiate them. I know that may feel wrong, but remember, you are saving them. Once you have persuaded an initiate to join us, an escort will bring them back to the Hort.
Who do you want me to recruit?
We want the brightest and the best. But we'll settle for the available and the willing. I've selected 3 men that our drones have identified. Connor, Ryder, and Galler. The first 2 should be in Tavar, and the 3rd man in Edan. I'll transmit their coordinates to your adjutor.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
Don't take it personally.
Reinhold sent me. He says you have a job for me.
You're the new Legate, correct?
Correct.
I could use another man. So let's get right to your job. There's at least 6 of them gone rogue, escaped the Hort, and taken up residence there. Judgment has been passed, and they need to be brought back or executed. Come back when they're dead.
More than 6 renegade heretics?
Yes, there are 10 missing. We're not sure how many are rogue and how many were killed by the heretics when they escaped. Is that all right, or is that too many for you?
No, I can handle it.
Good. Then go and handle it. Dismissed.
What goods have you got?
Okay.